Shripad Rajam Sharanam Prapadhye. We begin with the chapter 17. While on his way to Kurugaddi, Shankar Bhatt was accosted by a woman Sushila who looked very scared. She was laughing in a strange manner and her hair was left untied. Behind her, two wicked and fearful looking men were chasing her with a stick. She requested Shankar Bhatt to help her. Surprisingly, Shankar Bhatt found himself uttering, "Mother, there is no need to fear. Lord Shripad Shri Vallabh will definitely protect you from these men." The two men told Shankar Bhatt, "O Brahmin, we are going to kill this characterless woman. If you interfere, you too will be killed." Hearing these words, a strange energy filled Shankar Bhatt. He said, "In spite of being born in the Brahmin class, you too have killed cows and consumed its meat. You also consumed liquor. For you both, to kill us is a very easy job. But remember, you will be struck with leprosy if you kill this woman." The two men got scared. They asked for pardon and narrated about themselves. The two men were brothers. In spite of being a Brahmin, they would eat cow's meat and drink liquor. The woman they were chasing was meditating on a hill. These men wanted to take advantage of her. She refused to fall prey to their unrighteous behavior, so they started harassing her. Shankar Bhatt advised them to follow the right path in life. He said, "Lord Dattatreya is in a physical human form as Shripad Shri Vallabh at Kurugaddi. Go there and receive his grace." The woman was grateful to Shankar Bhatt for protecting her like a father. She was a Brahmin and had got married at an early age. Her husband was impotent, but the village mantrik had declared her as unlucky or as a bad omen, and so she was harassed by her in-laws. They threw her out of the house, saying that she was a source of their misery. Helpless while on her way, she was confronted by the same mantrik who had bad intentions towards her. To protect her dignity, she smashed his head with a stone and ran away from there. After some time, tired as she was, she sat below an audumbar tree and fell fast asleep. When she woke up, she found two serpents by her side as if protecting her. She bowed down to them. The serpents then disappeared. She started chanting, "Datta Digambar, Datta Digambar, Datta Digambar, Jai Gurudeva Datta." Hearing these chants, Ravidas, a passerby and a washerman by profession, stopped. He was a Datta devotee and a resident of Kuravpur. He asked the woman to join him to Kuravpur so that she could visit Lord Shripad, an incarnation of Lord Dattatreya. But the woman refused to accompany him and further said, "If Shripad Shri Vallabh was really Lord Datta, then he would have protected me. So he would himself have to prove that he and Lord Datta are no different. Lord Datta rushes to his devotee's call. I therefore chant his name. Please leave, or else I will again lose my control and something unfavorable will happen to you too." Ravidas did not say anything and left from there. Shankar Bhatt told the lady Sushila, "O mother, every event in this universe has a reason for its occurrence. No one can perceive Lord Shripad Shri Vallabh as formless or with form. Even the Vedas have said Neti Neti, meaning we do not know. Then imagine an ordinary human being's ignorance. Chant his name and achieve his grace. He will end your miseries." Thus, Shankar Bhatt, Sushila and the two men continued their journey towards Kuravpur, chanting the glorious names of Lord Datta and Lord Shripad. They now reached Shri Namanand Swami's ashram. Shri Namanand Swami was an enlightened soul. He belonged to the Bharadwaj Gotra and Vaishnav cult, that is, devotees of Vishnu. After attaining sannyas, his name changed to Namanand from Sainacharyulu. He visited many pilgrim places. In search of a guru, he came to Pitikapur. He was very strict in his daily routine. In Pitikapuram, after visiting the Kunti Madhav temple, he was accosted by a Chandala, that is, a person of very low birth. He said to Namanand, "I am your guru. I gave you your new name. Give away all your wealth to me and accept me as your guru. No god or deity will ever come to your help in spite of your daily ritualistic worship routine." Saying so, the Chandala walked away. But Namanand immediately stopped him and held his feet. He also gave away all that he had with him. The Chandala suddenly transformed into a huge luminous statue and said, "I am Lord Dattatreya and I am in Pitikapuram incarnated as Shripad Shri Vallabh. I am your Guru. you will be known as Namanand and will propagate religious beliefs. May you have peace and happiness. Thus the Chandala in this form just disappeared. Namanand Swami left to have a glimpse of Lord Shripad. The people of Pithikapuram refused him bhiksha as he was considering a Chandala as his guru in spite of being born in a Brahmin family. Tired and hungry, he reached Appalraj Sharma's home. With a feeble voice, he asked for food. Om Bhikshan Dehi. Hearing this, Lord Shripad got a plate full of food. He himself fed Namanand Swami. What a lucky person Namanand Swami was. The master of the universe was himself feeding his devotee. After that, Lord Shripad placed his hand on Namanand Swami's forehead and said, "You will attain all spiritual powers and I will always be with you in an invisible form." In this way, Namanand Swami gave an account of himself to Shankar Bhat. While replying to his disciple's query on moksha, that is liberation, Shri Namanand Swami said, to give up one's sense desires itself is liberation. That only after one leaves this world one gets liberation is a myth. Those people whose breath itself is in liberated form are called Jivan Mukta. The 4 types of Jivan Mukti are: first, Salokya Mukti. One who is always in the vicinity of one's beloved deity is said to be attaining Salokya Mukti. Devotees of Lord Dattatreya are in that state because physically they belong to this world but mentally they are connected to Lord Datta's feet. Second, Samipya Mukti. These seekers are a little luckier as they can stay with their desired or beloved deity. They serve the world selflessly. Third, Sarupya Mukti. These seekers attain the form of their desired deity. Fourth, Sayujya Mukti. This is the highest level of liberation for the seeker. He merges with the divinity of the desired deity. These seekers are blessed with miracles of Lord Dattatreya. They have no desire for anything. They are blessed with vision, touch, speech, grace and protection of Lord Datta. Thus, these 4 states of attainment of liberation takes the seeker to higher levels of spiritual evolvement. People worship various deities in their desired form, but the worship of Lord Dattatreya only is equally rewarding. People are pleased when they get the fruits of their worship to the physical form of any god. Lord Shri Krishna is an integral part of Lord Dattatreya. He takes the burden of all his devotees. He energizes them after activating their chakras. This is a spiritual secret. The physical form of Trinity is Lord Dattatreya himself. His 3 parts, Brahma, Vishnu and Rudra, that is Shiva, protect the devotees who worship any of the form. For the sins to be destroyed, one should earn money righteously and donate it to needy persons. This will enable the devotees to get a glimpse of Lord Shripad either in their dreams or in actual life form. When Sushila the Brahmin lady asked Namanand Swami about liberation from miseries, he said, "The soul is immortal. It cannot die, nor can it be affected by fire, weapon, water or air." Sri Bapannacharya once had a vision of Lord Dattatreya in his grandson Shripad. He was instantly inspired to compose the Siddhamangal Stotra. Each and every letter of this composition is highly effective. The energy in them continues to be vibrant even today. There are no grammatical defects in these verses. There are also no rules for its utterance. Imagine the fortune of Namanand Swami, who has heard the recitation of this stotra from Sri Bapannacharya himself. The Siddhamangal Stotra is as follows. Shrimadananta Shri Vibhushita Appal Lakshmi Narsimha Raja Jai Vijayi Bhava Digvijayi Bhava Shrimad Akhanda Shri Vijayi Bhava Shri Vidyadhari Radha Surekha Shri Rakhidhar Shripada Jai Vijayi Bhava Digvijayi Bhava Shrimad Akhanda Shri Vijayi Bhava Mata Sumati Vatsalyamrit Pariposhita Jai Shripada Jai Vijayi Bhava Digvijayi Bhava Shrimad Akhanda Shri Vijayi Bhava Satya Rishishwar Duhita Nandana Bapanaryanut Shri Charana Jai Vijayi Bhava Digvijayi Bhava Shrimad Akhanda Shri Vijayi Bhava Savitra Kathaka Chayana Punya Phala Bharadvaja Rishi Gotra Sambhava Jai Vijayi Bhava Digvijayi Bhava Shrimad Akhanda Shri Vijayi Bhava Do Chaupati Deva Lakshmi Ghana Sankhya Bodhita Shri Charana Jai Vijayi Bhava Digvijayi Bhava Shrimad Akhanda Shri Vijayi Bhava Punya Rupini Rajamamba Sutta Garbha Punya Phala Sanjata जय विजयी भव दिग्विजयी भव श्रीमद अखंड श्री विजयी भव। सुमति नंदन नरहरि नंदन दत्त देव प्रभु श्रीपादा, जय विजयी भव दिग्विजयी भव श्रीमद अखंड श्री विजयी भव। पिठिकापुर नित्य विहारा मधुमति दत्ता मंगल रूपा, जय विजयी भव दिग्विजयी भव श्रीमद अखंड श्री विजयी भव। On Anaghashtami, keeping a fast and reading this Siddha Mangal Stotra will have a benefit equivalent to feeding 1000 Brahmins. One also gets vision of sages and saints in one's dreams. All desires are fulfilled. Those devotees who worship Lord Dattatreya with sincerity and chant the Siddha Mangal Stotra get the grace of Lord Shripad. Regular chanting of this stotra blesses one with powers beyond one's comprehension. Shankar Bhatt requested Namanand Swami to narrate some miracles of Lord Shripad. This request was supported by Sushila and the Brahmin brothers. Everyone chanted Lord Shripad's name that night. Digambara, Digambara, Shripad Vallabh Digambara. Namanand Swami also recited the Siddha Mangal Stotra. They were so engrossed in the chanting that they did not realize it was time of sunrise. They sang the Aarti in glory of Lord Shripad. In a short while, a bullock cart was driven into the ashram fully loaded with goods. The cart driver said, "Your husband and in-laws will be arriving by another bullock cart, Sushila." He offloaded the goods and took their leave. Everyone felt like gazing at the cart driver. Namanand Swami was meditating when the cart driver had arrived. On completing his meditation, he asked for the driver. When he was told that the driver had left, he lamented, "How unfortunate am I! The cart driver was none other than Lord Shripad. But I am happy at least you all could see him." He further said to Sushila, "You are very fortunate. You have been blessed by Lord Shripad. Your husband has lost his impotency. Your in-laws are on the way to meet you." Everything happened as predicted by the evolved sage Namanand Swami. Sushila happily joined her husband and in-laws. Shankar Bhatt and the Brahmin brothers took leave of Namanand Swami and left for Kurugaddi. The chapter 17 ends here, benefiting all of us with the grace and blessings of evolved saints. May Lord Shripad bless us all. Shripad Rajam Sharanam Prabhu.